All right, everyone, welcome to Jasper's History Facts. Well, today is September the 16th, and on this day, in 1620, the Mayflower departs for America. So the Mayflower, for those that are not aware, is the main ship, the voyaging ship of the Pilgrims, which bring a group of Puritan Christians that a lot of us in America call the Pilgrims to the New World. Now, the Pilgrims are the people where we tend to get the Thanksgiving story. Obviously, that story didn't happen quite like that. It did kind of happen, but not quite like that. The Puritans, or the Pilgrims, were initially not going to go to the New World. They initially go to Netherlands, because the reason that they flee England is because of religious persecution. And part of that is their own fault, and part of that is also not. Puritans are very similar to Amish people, or Mennonites, in that they are very strong in their belief, and they should follow certain things very, very strictly. That tends to not make people super on your side, so they kind of get that problem, and it leads to them getting kicked out of a few places. England, they originally flee to the Netherlands, to Holland more specifically. And then after that, they go back to England, get two ships, the Mayflower and the Speedwell. The Speedwell, it's a smaller ship than the Mayflower, and it's just deemed not seaworthy. It has to go back to port twice, and so it just is abandoned, and instead they just get on the Mayflower and they make it to the New World, and they leave on this day. So very important for American history, American culture, because their idea of religious freedom does really embed itself in American culture. Obviously, the First Amendment in America is the freedom of speech, the freedom of religion, and the freedom of press, and the freedom of assembly. But it really kind of starts with the Pilgrims. Now, the Pilgrims were not initially intending to land where they did. They were initially actually intending to land in Jamestown, which is the first permanent English settlement. Jamestown is usually forgotten for Plymouth, where the Pilgrims eventually set up shop. But Jamestown was first. But it's just very, very interesting to think about the importance of these Pilgrims and how their journey really started. But definitely look more into them, and now you know.